This is a story I wrote for my children. And after watching some performances last night at Amherstburg's first open mic night, successfully held at the Mud Puppy Art Gallery in Amherstburg at 264 Dalhousie Street. There's a little pippin' for you there, buddy. It was awesome, and I figured I'll create this. And beginning of Mouseville, it inspired me to make this video. Once upon a time, there lived a cute little mouse. He lived in a charming, adorable little house. He had short spiked hair that had a dash of gray. His cute little home was in a mansion on Riverside Way. There was a patch of fur on his back that grew in lime green. With blue eyes and a warm smile, he was the cutest mouse ever seen. This mouse, everyone knew. His name was Sloan. He would never go anywhere without wearing a suit or carrying his phone. And his house was always clean and never full of clutter. He was fond of ice cream and bagels with lots of butter. With a diet like that, you might think him out of shape. This mouse was different. He was strong and could fly with his cape. And not just strong for a mouse, why, he could take down 10 human men. When there was trouble in the mouse world, it was he the mayor would send. You might assume the mayor of Mouseville was a man, but she was not. She was beautiful, kind, and intelligent, and Sloan really loved her a lot. The mayor's name was Danielle. Mouseville kept her busy with documents to sign, but Danielle had her own super strength. When she needed to, she could read your mind. All the mice in Mouseville could count on their mayor to be fair and true, and Danielle's special ability allowed her to advise the mice on the right thing to do. Danielle had lovely green eyes, and her clothes were colored like a rainbow. She could enter the scariest, darkest room, and her aura would just make it glow. And Sloan and Danielle loved each other, and together kept Mouseville out of trouble. When the bad mice in Mouseburg made evil plans, they were there on the double. The bad mice in Mouseburg were led by the evil mouse Dean. He had cool blue eyes that could mesmerize and make a nice mouse mean. And no one quite knows why Dean became such a cruel evil mouse. Mouseburg was miles away from Mouseville, and Dean lives in a castle of a house. But Dean was always thinking of evil plans to keep Sloan and Danielle at work. And Stan, his round, out-of-shape sidekick, was always on the alert. But Stan was not mesmerized. He was not very clever, but evil on his own. And Dean's other helper was a tiny little mouse, and her name was Silly Joan. Why, Silly Joan had a string of bad luck, and some believe it was why she hangs with Dean. But she was quick as a flash and could move so fast she was hard to be seen. But Joan had purple eyes and a very cute smile that could fool you for just a little while. And now you know a little about what makes this mouse world go round. And I hope you enjoyed this tale. There are more stories about the mice to be found. And Sloan and Danielle thank you for listening and count you as their friend. Remember, this is just the beginning and not exactly the end.